Hello, and thank you for joining me again with Midnight Wolf Tarot. Today I'm going to do the sign of Leo. You guys have been on my mind almost all day. Um, don't know particularly why, so I'm deciding to do your reading for you. You guys have been kind of pulling at me, so let's see what messages come out for you in regards of love. And again, this is a general reading. This could go out to a particular set of Leos, just a few types of Leos, or any Leos that need to hear it, but this isn't going to resonate with everybody, okay? So for it to match everybody, that's particularly hard, but hopefully the ones that need to hear this message get the message that they need to hear, okay? So let's get started, all right? What's in store for Leo for December 2020 for love? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo for December 2020 regarding love? Spirit, what do you have for love for Leo December 2020? What messages do you have for Leo for December 2020 regarding love? I'm excited. I hope that this is a good reading. I feel like it's going to be a good reading, so let's see. What messages do we have for Leo December 2020? It feels like high energy, so let's see. I'm curious. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, angels, for being here with me today and with Leo. Please bring forth any messages that they need to hear at this time to bring it to their highest good at this time, whether they be in a relationship, single, if they should move forward, if they should stay where they are, or get rid of their past completely. Please bring forth these messages that they need to hear most today. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's see what comes out for you guys. Hopefully it's something good. What messages do we have for Leo for December 2020? Hopefully something good. Alright, we got one so far. Interesting. What do we have for Leo for December 2020? Oh, wow. Okay, Leo. Hoping one of my readings that I end up doing one of these days is going to have more of a positive message. One of these days. This happened with Scorpio the other day. This happened with Gemini just a few days ago as well. It's like, I think a lot of you are in relationships that just need to end and break apart. It's in between that, or you potentially have family members that you're not particularly getting along with, that things need to be dealt with. And so I'm gonna add that to my videos as well at some point, because yeah, a lot of this is this, I think that we're going through like a huge form of transformation right now. This is like a huge time of change, okay? Because right here you have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is an offer that was presented to you that you chose to just reject. Like, you don't want to deal with it anymore. This is an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, okay? So this particular individual, it's easier for you just to walk away from them. Like, you just don't want to deal with them anymore, and any offer that they present to you, you immediately reject them, or don't pay attention to them, or you just kind of throw it up like, I don't care. And that's all I keep hearing in my mind is, I don't care. It's not up to me. And so I'm almost thinking that this has to do with family or you're just really that tired of your relationship that you're just like, I don't care at all of anything that you say to me. It's not gonna matter, because it doesn't matter. Okay, I say that because you have the Ten of Cups here, okay, and this is dealing with water, so Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, okay, and this card, you know, when it's in the upright, that's when you're at your happiness, right? That's when you're supposed to be truly happy. You are not truly happy at all, you know, and you're just not happy. And so you need to get to a point where you can get to a sense of true happiness. So if you're in a relationship right now that is not working for you, you need to just get out of it. And it very well could be with an earth sign. I feel like an earth sign is involved. I feel it more towards Taurus than anything else. But with that, I don't feel like it's like a romantic relationship. I feel like that's more coming more from family. Um, but in regards to the relationship that you are involved in right now, you just feel tired all the time. And that's what I feel right now. Like, I just feel tired, you know, and you're just fed up. Like, there's a few moments where you find happiness, you feel happy points, you know, but there you spend more time being unhappy than happy. And that's not a good place, okay? Um, you could really be dealing with a water sign in terms of relationship. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In this particular one, I feel like this is coming more from a Pisces than anything else, where they're only happy at certain points of the year, like their offers to you are only good at certain points. You know, they're only willing to put so much effort into the relationship, and they spend more time unhappy than they are happy, you know, and they just are doing the best that they can to kind of get the job done. And that's what I keep hearing right now. It's like, I'm just trying to get the job done. So they might spend more of their time working. But they're not particularly happy either. So it's like neither one of you are really communicating to each other at this time of what to do with your relationship. I think this is more difficult too, now that, you know, I'm sitting here and feeling this, that this is a marriage as well. So that makes things more difficult. You know, when you're married to somebody, you've been married to somebody for a long time, it's not so easy just to walk away. It's not so easy just to have a breakup. You know, there's a lot more things that go into situations like this. But you're both in a situation where you're not particularly happy. You know, you both spend more time working and taking care of other things at home than actually getting time to spend together. And it's not good. You have the Ace of Swords here, so this is dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? And so when the Ace of Swords is in reverse like this is a lack of communication, okay? So neither one of you are at a point where you can communicate to each other anymore. You guys probably spend more time arguing than actually getting your points across in a natural, healthy way. You just spend more time either fighting or working. You know, you guys just have a hard time communicating. There are a few moments when you're happy. You know, you guys feel like it's a marriage that is worth keeping because of how much of things that are involved with it. Um, but like I said in the beginning, I think for Leo, you're struggling because you're also dealing with family at the same time, and having to deal with family and having to deal with the marriage, that's not the easiest thing in the world, because you almost feel like you're getting pulled into two different directions. So you're getting to the point where you're wanting to throw up your hands and to say, you know what, I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care. You know, I'm gonna be my Leo self, in the sense of I'm just gonna say I don't give a damn, and I'm walking away. I need to take a step back uh, for myself, and just try to find myself for a minute. And I say that because you have the Hierophant here, okay? And this is the highest form of spiritual being, okay? So Leo, you're trying to find yourself again, trying to take a moment to find yourself. This is also the sign of Taurus as well. And there's a heavy connection here. So you do have a heavy connection with the Taurus that I don't feel, like I said, it's a romantic relationship. This could have to do with family. But you just, you're trying to find you. You know, I feel like you spend so much of your time working and taking care of other things that you have completely lost yourself. And you're trying to find you so you could actually be there for the people that you care about, and to keep your strength as a Leo. Because, you know, of course, Leo is the lion. You know, you should have the ultimate strength at the end of the day. And at this time, you're a very drained lion. Like, if you would have the opportunity, if it was presented to you for you just to go sleep for like 3 days and not be disrupted at all, you would take it in a heartbeat. Like, that's just how tired of life you have become right now. You're very, very tired. And so with this card, you're trying to find your highest estate of spiritual being, and just trying to find yourself and trying to find that balance, because you know for right now it's not possible for you to take that 3-day break, to take a 3-day vacation where you can just, you know, kind of punch out and to say, you know what, I'll be back in 3 days. And probably for those 3 days, I'm going to sleep the whole time. I'm going to shut off my phone. Nobody's going to bother me. And I'm just going to take time for myself. Maybe go take a dip in the pool. Maybe. But I just need things to stop. There's too many moving parts in this situation. And that's really difficult. It's hard when you're being pulled in multiple directions between family and your main family and the family that you were born with. You know, that's not an easy combination. So let's see what additionally comes out for you. How to handle this. Because like I said, this is a marriage. You know, I do feel it heavy more with the Pisces than anything else. Yeah, you're just getting pulled into too many directions, Leo. It's just almost suffocating. I know which my cards just jumped off the table here. So let's see here. Alright. Alright, so yeah, so here again, you're dealing with the Two of Pentacles, okay? So this is dealing with an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I feel like this is heavily with a Taurus, okay? And so you see with the Two of Pentacles, this is kind of the jokester, the prankster, right? He's juggling, trying to juggle life and trying to figure things out. And when it's in the reverse, this person still isn't really figuring things out at the best of what they should be. You know, there's effort, they're trying, but they're still trying to find that balance, and they're still kind of getting knocked off their feet. Every moment that they feel like they have found balance, they're getting knocked off their feet again. And that's a really hard thing, because with that, you know, they come with an offer, you know, with the Page of Wands, which this is a fire sign, you know, represents, you know, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, you know, and anytime they try to come to you to present with an offer or of understanding, it's not even worth it to you to hear or anything. It's almost like an instant dismissal, because you don't know how to handle this situation anymore. You just don't. It's easier for you to say, I don't care, you deal with it. I don't care, I don't care. And that's all I keep hearing is like, right now, I'm tapped out, I'm at my max. I've been at my max for some time, and I don't know what else to do. So I don't want to hear anything else. It's like, I just want a break. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. But with that, then you have the nine of cups. So now you're seeing all these cups spilling over, okay? And so with the Nine of Cups, it's bad enough that you have the Ten of Cups spilling over here. So it's like all the cups that you should have for happiness, all of them are spilling down. So this is a high emotional state of unhappiness. And again, I said that you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do feel like you're dealing more with a Pisces. But everything's pouring out. Everything's just pouring out. And you are just so unhappy. And you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. You don't know what direction to go in. Because literally all you want is for everything just to stop. You're tired of hearing things from your spouse. You're tired of hearing things from family. You're tired of hearing even from friends. It's like there's nobody that you want to connect with. And like I said before, like if you were presented with the offer of having 3 days that you can shut everything off and just sleep for 3 days, you would take that offer. And you would be like, thank you, yes, just let me just go over here and just be me. Let me find myself again, and I'll be back to deal with everybody else when I have the strength to deal with everybody. But right now, I feel like I'm a lion that's being like getting ready to about to get attacked by either another lion or some other wild animal because I'm at my weakest, and that's generally when lions get attacked, right? Is when you're at your weak point, right? You're at your point, at your breaking point. And it's not like this is something that you can just give up because you have your family, like I said, you have a marriage, and I'm sure there's children involved in that marriage. So it's not like something you can just go get up and be like, well, hi ho, I'm just walking away from here. I don't want to deal with my family over here. I don't want to deal with this over here. I just want everybody just to shut up and leave me alone. And that is such a crazy feeling. An unfortunate feeling for you, Leo, that you are just that drained, that people that have brought you to that point, that you can't even find yourself. And it's not fair. It's like everyone's just pulling at you at multiple directions and say, here, I need help here, I need help here, I need you to do this, I need you to go over there, I need you to pick up this and that and this and this, and you're just like, ah, can everybody just stop? When is it just gonna stop? When is my phone gonna stop ringing that somebody else needs something? It's just like, can I just please have silence? And that's pulling at me so hard. It's like, can I just have a moment of silence? A moment of peace? That everything is just gonna just stop. Like, just stop, please. Right here you have the King of Swords, okay? And so this is a heavy air sign, okay? Coming in with Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? So you've come into a connection with the Libra, and I don't feel like this is a situation of malice or anything like that, but you've come into a connection with a strong Libra that has kind of swung the sword, kind of saying like, okay, well, maybe I can give you a break. You know, maybe somehow I can take care of the situation here and I can give you somewhat of a peace and a break so you can focus on things, a marriage, on your marriage, and you won't have to worry about, you know, situations over here. You know, and this is a strong Libra that you've come into connection with. And I don't know, possibly a friend, you know, but someone that you know that's just like, hey, well, let me try to help on this service over here so you can go focus on your home and just focus on you because I see you at your point break. And so with that is bringing more success, right? More happiness because you're able to focus on your work, you're able to focus at home, right? And so you're starting to pull that water out of the lake again. You know, even though some water's still pouring out in the background over here, as you can see, it's still kind of pouring to the ground, but you know, you can still try to see that you can almost scoop up that water. You're at least seeing the lake, that you can grab the water and put it back in your cup to fill this cup of happiness and success. And Leo, you guys are so strong. I don't doubt that you will. You know, you're gonna find your happy spot again and you are gonna find yourself again. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for things to settle down. But like I said, with this King of Swords, with this Libra, it's helped kind of diminish some of the stress. Not 100% all the stress, but it has helped take out some of the stress and worry, you know, and so that has been beneficial. But you're gonna start to find yourself again and get to that point of happiness again. And I say that because right here you have the Four of Wands, okay? So this is still, you know, holding strong with the fire sign. Uh, and this is also the 1111 card, right? And this is a point of celebration. So the marriage that you're in, it's gonna be okay. And the work that you're putting into it, it's worth the effort that you're putting into it, okay? Because this is a point of celebration. And like I said, I feel like you were connecting heavy with the Pisces. I feel like a Pisces energy is here with this. And so it's going to be okay. And Pisces in general, they are a difficult sign to connect with, and to be with on the long term because they're on a constant emotional roller coaster. Okay, they're always up and down, but they're also the youngest of the zodiac. Okay, so that's why sometimes their intentions or their emotional state is kind of unstabilized sometimes, and it can come excuse me, come across as immature, because they are the youngest of the zodiac. And so with you being the Leo, you know, you're more older in the line of the zodiac. And so um, keep your strength, you know, try to keep your strength within this relationship. I think with Pisces being unbalanced and with you being so unbalanced, there's been nothing but kind of chaos. But that's going to come to completion here. There's hope with this marriage. Like, you both are happy. And, you know, yeah, like, you love each other at the end of the day. You know, there's love here. So it's good. So let's see what else additional is there for you guys. So it's had a little rocky start there, but you know, things are starting to look up. So that's good. So let's see what else we have for Leo. Oh. Alright, so you are connecting heavy with the Taurus, okay? And like I said, that is from family, okay? Yeah. this here. So let's see. Okay. So you got a few things. Okay, so again, you got the Eight of Pentacles, okay, and so again, I feel like this is connecting really hard with the Taurus. So normally with the Eight of Pentacles, you want to see it in the upright, okay? This is showing a lot of hard work, okay? But this Taurus, you know, sometimes they're willing to put in the work, other times they don't have the energy to put in the work. And it's not saying that this particular Taurus is lazy, or that they don't care. It's that they literally don't have the energy to put in the work or the effort. And it's not like they don't give a damn. I think they've reached a point in their life that they're actually finally starting to put in the work in for the first time in their lives. And everything is kind of falling apart around them. And so now when they're actually are trying to do the best for themselves, everything is backfiring. And with the Queen of Wands, again, it's like when this also represents Aries as well, but it's again, you know, like they can approach you and you still don't want to deal with them. It's easier for you to just look the other way, mostly just because it's so draining. This is so draining to you. You know, and it's almost like you're at a point of you having, again, having to choose between your home life with your main family and then focusing on family, you know, from that you grew up with. And it's hard when you're having to make choices like that because you're hoping you're making the right one, you know, and that's hard. But with the Two of Cups here, you know, this is a soulmate card, okay? And so with the Pisces that you're connecting with, you know, if this is within your marriage, I mean, this is your soulmate, this is a person you're supposed to be with, spend the rest of your life with, you know, and with having the 1111 card with the Four of Wands, you know, I'm not surprised that I see, you know, these two cards in, you know, the same reading, you know, so you are with who you're supposed to be with, so just focus on trying to refill those cups, you know, try to find a way to get some time to yourself so you can rebuild yourself, you know, and that can be, like I said, that can be difficult if you're in a situation where you have a ton of responsibility. That can be hard, but try to make the time for yourself because it is needed. You also have the Seven of Cups here. And again, you know, this is representing, you know, water signs, you know, but you see all the opportunities in this cup, right? And I feel like with this being with the King of Swords, this particular Libra has opened up these channels of opportunity for you to slow down and take a minute and to start to break things down and to focus on things that you need to focus on, and so you don't feel like you're being pulled into a million directions. So although, like I said, I'm not sure if this Libra is like a close friend of yours, but it's a Libra that you know, that you're aware of and you know, but this Libra has given you opportunity here to refocus on yourself, on your life, and to slow things down, because at least on one angle, on one side of things, they were able to help, you know. So if it's on the family side of things, they're like, okay, let me help on this side over here, and you just focus on what you have on your side because you already have enough on your plate. And so by doing that, you know, you have the Five of Wands here. So you're getting to a point now where you're not being pulled into a million directions. Things are slowing down and finding a reasonable pace. And so that's really great for you because, like I said, you're going to be able to focus on yourself more and be able to slow things down and find a way to be happy, because right now, like, you're not at your best. And I know I don't have to tell you that, you know that yourself. You're not at your strongest suit, and you want to, because why? You're Leo, you're the lion, you are strength. That is what Leos are best known for, besides being pure and having, high energy and, being, dynamic and passionate and being amazing people. You guys are super strong, and you guys are also the same type of individuals that you wouldn't want to piss off. It's like, would you really want to stand there and poke a lion? No. It's like you wouldn't want to keep pushing buttons on a lion. And right now it's like you're trying to get yourself to a point to where you have the strength that if someone decided to poke at you, you could actually do something about it. But right now, you're so drained and tired, you're not even sure that if somebody were to come to mess with you or to poke at you, that you would even give a damn. You would be like, you know what, I don't have the effort. I don't have the effort to even put into you to even care. It's like, okay, want to steal my car? Go do it, because, I'll find a way to get a new one. I don't have the effort to fight with you on that, but with the Four of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so again, this represents an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, all right? So the Taurus that, you're worried about, it's gonna be okay. You're seeing them at almost at their highest peak here, with the Nine of Pentacles. So where before here, they had the Eight of Pentacles, where they were trying to find a way to get back on their feet, to really start working hard on things. They're gonna reach that point. And when they finally do, that's when everything is really going to come together for you, because you're not going to have this yearning of constantly having to worry. You can finally just let go, and you're going to be happy, and so that's beautiful to see. So let's see what else comes out here. I'll just do a few clarifiers on this and do some oracle cards for you guys. Because a lot kind of came out with your first reading, which kind of surprised me there. I'm used to only seeing, like, this regular relationship, spouse, like, type things, and, it's interesting to have the mixture of, like, family, like, sibling, and then you have, like, your home family. So it's interesting to see the mixture of the two together. So let's see what else we have. Alright, Spirit, can you clarify this reading for Leo for December 2020? Yep. Alright. Do just a few more. Alright. Yeah, so right here you have the Four of Swords, okay? And again, this is dealing with an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I do feel like this has to do with the Libra. But, again, with this card, you do kind of want to see it in the upright. But even though it's in reverse, I don't see it particularly as a bad thing, because I feel like, again, this Libra is giving you time. They've added more time back to your life, to your clock, so you can focus on the things that matter the most. And so that's, a really good thing. With the Three of Pentacles here, normally this is a card that should be a point of celebration, but when it's in reverse, it's more of a point of healing. And like I said, I feel like this is dealing with the Taurus, and they're going to get to where they need to go. Okay? But with this Taurus, though, again, and now you're going to see it for yourself, it's flipped you in reverse. So you have the Strength card here, and you see, you know, the woman standing next to the lion, okay? And so, again, this whole thing has drained you so bad, you don't know what to do with it. And it's not like, it's not necessarily that you don't care, like you don't care about this person, like if you never heard from them again, that you wouldn't give a damn. But it's just the situation's so exhausting that you have thrown up your hands and you're like, okay, right now I don't give a damn because I need to focus on me. Like, look at what's happening to me. It's like I'm falling to pieces. And it's like, how am I supposed to carry you on my shoulders when I can hardly pick myself up off the ground? And that's really hard, you know. But you're getting to a point, you know, with the Two of Swords in reverse, again, dealing with air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that you're not blinded to this situation, you know. You know, you know, what this is causing you. And so, you know, there isn't much judgment that can be brought towards you, Libra, for you choosing the, to do the things that you've done. You know, for you to take a break, you know, no one's going to look down on you for that. You know, because you needed to. Like, you were coming to your final breaking point and to having to make serious decisions that you necessarily didn't want to make. But then, you know, you get the Justice card here, and this is the card of Libra. And so, you know, you can stand there and see her in her sparkling dress with the big sword. And this can be male or female, you know, energies work both ways. But this Libra has kind of liberated you from a lot of this. And just kind of came in and swung in with justice. And it's like, look, this is how things are going to be. Let me help on this side of things. You go home. Just go home. And I will deal with this, and if something's wrong, I'll let you know. You know, and I think on many levels that has given you a level of peace. And, you know, and this is just for some particular Leos out there. This isn't for every single Leo, but this is for a few of you who are dealing with this particular situation here. But, so I think in the long run, you know, this Libra, you know, is going to be a good friend if they're not already like a good friend to you already. It's either that they were already your friend or you became familiar with them. But they were able to give you the justice that you needed for you to take a break. And by doing that, you're going to see the Taurus that you care about become the King of Pentacles. So where before they were at their weakest point, right? That they would come to you, you know, with, you know, half-ass offers that weren't that. And then they were coming to you looking like a prankster, you know, still trying to find themselves. You know, for them to be, again, at the Eight of Pentacles, trying to find a way to work on themselves, and everything's still falling apart, you know, to getting to the point where they are at the Nine of Pentacles, to where they're like, I finally found myself, and look at what I'm doing now, to them being able to stand at the highest estate as the King of Pentacles and saying, yes, I found myself, and I'm working for myself, and I'm doing it. Look, I've done it. Like, everything that I needed to do, and I've achieved, and you don't have to worry about me anymore. And you're going to be able to sit there and look at this Taurus straight in the eyes and be like, yes, I don't. And that's such a beautiful thing. It's like, wow, it's like, it's such a beautiful thing. It's like, that's the moment that you've been waiting for a long time. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah. So yeah, so you have the Six of Pentacles and with the Nine of Swords. They came out together, okay? So you're not going to have to overthink this Taurus anymore. You're going to get to the point of victory. You know, like I said, with, you know, having the King of Pentacles right here, you're not going to have to worry about them anymore. And you're going to be able to look at them straight in the eyes and just be like, you did it. You did it. Like everything that you were trying to achieve, you did it. You're not standing in the hermit phase anymore. You're coming out of the hermit phase. You're seeing the other options you have in your life. And for once, I am truly proud of you because you did it. It's like you finally did it. And that's awesome. That's really, really cool. And so in terms of love for your relationship, let's try to redirect, because that came through really strong. Like that message just needed to come out to whatever Leo needed to hear that, that's dealing with family. You know, you needed to hear that, okay? And so with the moon here, this is Pisces, okay? And so where they were kind of in their emotional state, kind of going up and down and up and down, and being the fish, you know, because that is their symbol, and they kind of wrapping around and swimming around, they're going to come to more of an emotional balance, you know, and you're going to be able to work through it together. You also got the wheel with that, okay? And so that's going to come to a point of completion. So you're going to be able to find balance with your family and your love life. You know, if you are connecting with the Pisces, but like I said, you are, it is, if it's not a Pisces, it is a water sign. So either Scorpio or Cancer, but to me, it's pulling really heavy at Pisces, okay? And so everything's going to come together for you. You know, family's going to be better. Marriage is going to be better. You're going to get back to the point of feeling strong, confident, and being able to do things for yourself, and to be able to step back and do things for yourself in a healthy manner. Because everybody can step back and try to do things for themselves, but sometimes it's not always the healthy choices right now. All the time, right? Sometimes, you know, people choose substances to take that step back. But you're going to get to a point where you can take a step back and not have to use alcohol or use certain things like that to find a sense of peace. You're just going to honestly be able to step back and just take care of yourself the way you need to. And it's all coming together. And it's all a frame of time. And it's really beautiful. I'm really excited for you, Leos. You know, for the Leos that this message is for, I'm very excited for you. Okay, so let's pull a few oracle cards for you and see what we have. Angels, what messages can you bring forth for Leo at this time? What messages can you bring forth for Leo for December 2020? Alright, alrighty. Let's see what we get. Well, that one showed off pretty quick there. Aw, that card's great. Aw, that card's great. I'm just so happy for you, Leo. Like, things are just gonna come together and you're gonna find your resting place and you're just gonna be free. Like, everything you've been working so hard and hoping to achieve and see is all gonna come together. It's like 2020, even though this was a rough year, it was worth it. And in this case, it was worth it. Because everything truly happened for a reason, okay? And I say that because you got Angel of Emergence, okay? It's time for you. It's time for the real you to emerge, okay? It's time for you to be your true self. And with everything within the situation, like I said, with the Libra that came into your life, whether they were your friend before or somehow you came into contact, they were able to help with this situation, to help you break free. okay? So you could actually take a moment and step back and focus on the things that you needed to focus on more. And that is your main family. That is with your family, and most importantly yourself. And they were able to do that. And so with that, the real you is going to come out again, and that's just so beautiful, okay? And you also got a goddess of beauty, okay? You're a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix, okay? There was nothing ever wrong with you. Like, you weren't a bad person. You didn't make any bad choices on either side, you know? And with this, I feel like at points in time, you placed heavy judgment on yourself because you wondered if you were truly doing the right thing within your marriage, with family, but you did. Every choice you made led you to where you are right now. And it's where you're supposed to be. And you're gonna be happy, okay? And you also have angel of vision, okay? Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say, okay? So go with your gut, okay? And just trust in the process that things are gonna work out, okay? Things are going to work out, you know, and people can have their opinions, you know, just the heck with it. You know, let people have their opinions. Go with your instincts on how you should handle things and say the heck with everything else, okay? Because you deserve to be happy, okay? And you also have angel of joyfulness, okay? Something wondrous and magical is about to happen to you, okay? And I hope this card's not too appropriate for YouTube, but here you go. Um, you're gonna be happy, okay? You're gonna be happy overall, alright? You're gonna find that joy, okay? So we'll find out if I get in trouble by YouTube for using that card. Nudity on a tarot card. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for it or not, but we'll find out, Leos. We'll find out. Alright, let's see what we have for the moon for you guys. What additional messages could Leo use at this time? Alright, let's see. December 2020 for Leos. What additional messages do we have? Alright. What? Ooh. Ah, this is so great, Leo. So trust, okay? Like I said, just trust in the process. Trust in what's happening and know that you're not making any wrong decisions. Don't judge yourself for any decisions that you've made. Just go with it. Just open your heart and just know that everything's going to be okay. Your marriage is going to be okay. The family member that you're highly concerned about is going to be okay. Everything is going to come together. Things do happen for a reason, and there's a lot of truth to that, alright? And you also have discernment here, okay? So still, just use your best judgment when it comes to things, alright? And don't let other people cloud your vision of others, you know, and don't let other people get to you. And I feel like right now at this time, it's easier for you to get angry and frustrated, but don't let other people get to you, you know, just don't let them bother you, because they're not worth your anger or time. You could use that use to better things, honestly. You also have attraction, okay, and this is with the supermoon, okay, so you're attracting the right things, okay? And so I think every time you're going to start to notice this, and try to pay more attention when we have supermoons. If you have the time to look at a chart or anything, to notice when we're about to have a supermoon, this is when the best things are going, you're going to attract the most important things that you need for yourself in a healthy manner. So it's a huge point of transformation. At any supermoon is a huge point of transformation. So pay attention to that, okay? And that your last card here is acceptance, okay? So just accept the things that have happened, and where things could go, okay? And just let the hands come together and just allow yourself to be free. And it's interesting because then when you put all these cards together, you have 444, okay? And so that is numbers in sequence. That is positive transformation. So great things are coming for you. Alright, so let's pull just a few more cards for you guys on my last deck. If I don't choke, that would be nice. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Leo for December 2020 regarding love? I'm excited for you, Leo. And I'm happy for you. I'm excited and happy. It's all good things. It's all worth it. Alright. It's fantastic. So, like I said earlier, okay, so this is solitude. So you're going to come to this little happy place here, okay? And you're not going to have to hide, okay? You're going to be able just to find a sense of peace to where you don't feel like you just have to tap out and disappear for days at a time because everything is too much, okay? So you're going to be able to get to this place of peace. And that's just a wonderful thing. When you've already been through so much, like you have, Leo, it's nice that you're just going to get to that place of solitude and peace. And a lot of that is because you were protecting your treasures. You were protecting the things that matter to you the most. And it's hard when you have to choose between main family and your family. You know, so whether this is dealing with a parent or a sibling, you know, the Taurus that you're dealing with, it's okay, you know, and everything's okay. And so, but keep protecting the treasures that you value, okay? And this, you had the gentle gardener, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of times when this card comes out, it's, you know, because you've had children recently as well. So if you have, congratulations on that. But, you know, just be gentle. Have a gentle, more gentle approach to things. You know, don't try to come full force as a lion when that strength comes back. But just find that gentle peace to yourself, okay? And I feel like that's what you're doing, all right? And again, it's making a choice. We all have choices. You know, you see the two doors there. So you can either make the choice to wake up every day and absolutely hate everything about your life, or you could wake up every day with the hope that you're making the best choices for your life. And Leo, I feel like you're going to get to the point where you're doing that you're going to wake up and you're just going to find the peace and hope in your life, and all the stresses that you have been dealing with, especially with this year, is going to be set to rest, and it's going to be easier to make that choice to find peace. Okay? Well, that's all I have for you, Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I hope it helps Again, you know, you're dealing with a Taurus on a family side, and, you know, relationship wise, either dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like you're connecting more with the Pisces, but that is within a marriage, and it's going to be okay. All the work that you're putting into it, it's going to stay okay. You're going to find yourself, you're going to get to the point of rest, and you're going to find your true strength again. And for that, Leos, I am so happy for you. This was a wonderful reading. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.